Hey guys, Dave here, and it's time for your October Scary Vlog. Guys, it's October, and everybody's excited and thinking about monsters and monster movies and monster literature, vampires, zombies, aliens. What is it about Americans and this month and our fascination for all things scary and horrible? Well, I have several ideas as to why. First of all, I want you to picture America post-revolution back in the early 1800s. Was not yet very populated country. There was still loads and loads of woods, primordial forests, very old, scary places. And at this time of year, especially with mists floating through the trees and the trees being bare and hearing wolves howl, it would be a very scary thing to experience. Now, if you put into this setting a legendary character, something that is attached to American history, like the Hessian, who was attacked by American soldiers and beheaded. And you call him the Headless Horseman, and people's imaginations go wild. Well, this is what Washington Irving did way back in the 1800s. He wrote about a little New York town called Sleepy Hollow, which was way out in the woods and very remote. And he told the story about a kind of a goofy teacher called Ichabod Crane, who winds up getting chased and taken down by the Headless Horseman. This was a very early example of American horror, and it's something so telling that we would take an aspect of our own history and make it into something scary. Now, there's loads and loads of great European horror. In fact, some of the great originals, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Bram Stoker's Dracula, those are really great and foundational pieces of horror literature. But there's something about Americans that really perpetuates this great, scary feeling that we seem to love and need. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, Cask of Amontillado, The Mask of the Red Death. This was a guy who lived in New York and Baltimore, who was a newspaper editor, and he was writing these great Gothic tales that initially people were horrified by because no one was really writing anything like this. And it wasn't until a little bit later and long after his death, unfortunately, that Poe's writing really became something wonderful. This is why I think it's so important for us to understand the roots of our fascination with this horror genre. Now, to be fair, October brings it up to our mind. It's Halloween, we love it. But we love horror all the time. And monsters and monster movies and slasher films and alien invasion books and comic books, it's all our favorite thing. We really do like it. Americans love their horror, and is a great genre to read. If you're interested in reading some horror, but you're not really sure it's your thing, that's fine. Send me a message in the comments below, or you can send an email to teenzone@randolphlibrary.org, and I can recommend some fairly tame stuff that'll still give you a bit of a thrill if you stay up late at night reading it. Now, I want to make sure that you understand that I'm not saying that all horror books are great. I'm simply saying that Americans love their horror, and it's a fascination, I think, that has very much to do with where we are in the world and the psyches of the people who came here and settled here had overactive imaginations and were genuinely horrified and scared by this new world. And I think that we kind of like that. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to Halloween, and oh my. There seems to be some kind of a power outage, and I hear... Do I hear screaming? I don't know. Well, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and, well, happy Halloween.